Como é que você tá aí, meu chefe? Tudo bem? Boa noite, tudo bom? Meu
Tudo bem.
computador vai cair a bateria, então você, por favor, pode se apresentar aí para o povo enquanto eu.
Eu sou José Gomes, né? O professor José Gomes, e professor de inglês, e também sou poliglota, falo vários idiomas, e estou aqui para essa maravilhosa entrevista aí com o nosso amigo poliglota Edson. Teu áudio está fechado.
Olha, então hoje nós vamos conversar um pouco, né? E
Justamente.
nós vamos falar inglês também, né? Hello guys, it's nice to have a person, a different person. This time, someone that really speaks English, and it's a pleasure always to receive people that have good ideas, and we love new things, subjects that really matters nowadays. Nós realmente gostamos de pessoas criativas, pessoas que trazem assuntos que realmente interessam. Dessa vez nós trouxemos alguém que realmente fala inglês, né? Aí nosso
Yes,
amigo José
yes,
Gomes, né?
yes.
Poliglota. Muita gente não sabe nem o que é poliglota, né? Acha que é uma brincadeira.
Justamente.
Mas é um
Então,
poliglota. De vocês nós vamos trazer mais poliglotas ainda. Quem sabe, né? E aí, vamos falar com ele aqui. Como é que nós podemos nos tornar poliglotas, meu amigo?
bom,
Como é que nós...
eu sei que é um sonho de muitos falantes, né, da língua portuguesa, de outros idiomas também, se tornar um poliglota. Mas não é difícil, mas quando você quer algo, você vai e consegue. Né? Também é um processo. Ser um poliglota é um processo. Só que tem, tem um caminho a seguir. Né? Tem um caminho. Por exemplo, o caminho mais fácil para se tornar um poliglota hoje, eu diria que é você começar a aprender uma dessas duas línguas que eu vou mencionar aqui. Primeira língua, você pode começar aprendendo o inglês, né? Ou o espanhol. Então você me pergunta, mas poliglota José Gomes, por que que você indicaria aprender o espanhol ou o inglês? Estou falando para pessoas que de língua portuguesa, né? Que falam português. Primeiro, que o espanhol ele é um idioma de raiz latina, né? Vem das raízes latinas. Então, se você aprende o espanhol, que para nós brasileiros é mais fácil, né? Então, o que acontece? Você aprendendo espanhol, você vai ter a probabilidade de aprender aí mais 4, 5 idiomas. Por exemplo, o galês, né? O italiano, o próprio francês também, que não é muito difícil, né? É um pouco distante do espanhol, mas é próximo já do italiano, né? O francês, e são raízes latinas. Então, você aprendendo o inglês, você tem a possibilidade também de aprender o holandês e o alemão. O inglês é de raízes germânica. Então, um desses dois idiomas que você aprender, você vai estar aprendendo aí, ou tendo a possibilidade de aprender mais 4, 5 idiomas. Se você aprende só inglês, né, se você aprende só inglês, você também tem uma probabilidade de aprender os outros idiomas também, porque mesmo o francês, o alemão, o francês e o italiano e, e o espanhol sendo de raiz latina, mas existem muitas palavras do francês no inglês, algumas palavras do italiano, né, a língua inglesa, e algumas formas, né, algumas, como é que eu posso dizer aqui, do espanhol também. Deixa eu me explicar melhor aqui para vocês. Algumas estruturas do espanhol que também a gente usa, não muito, mas pouquíssima no inglês. Viu, Edson?
Well, thanks for bringing so much ideas for those ones that really want to learn languages in general. And now we will start speaking a little bit so people can realize how creative we can be in different languages. What idea you could bring to start the conversation? Simple ideas in English, Spanish.
Yes. I'm going to talk in English. So the best way uh, to you learning English is you practice every single day. If you want to learning one language, this is the best way to improve your language is practice. But you may say like this, teacher, I don't have any person. I don't have nobody, uh, so that I can speak English or practice. But you can speak alone, and you can speak in front of your mirror. Understand? You can speak and record your voice, and after you make sure if you are speaking correctly, not. Okay.
Exactly. We can really avoid excuses because if you are good with excuses, you are not good in anything else. So people have to um, go forward to follow his dreams or her dreams. We certainly have in mind that Spanish is also useful. Can you tell us why Brazilians should learn Spanish?
Entonces, para aprender una lengua, por ejemplo, una lengua que viene de la raíz latina, como por ejemplo español. Español es muy semejante con nuestra lengua materna, que es portugués. Hay algunas cosas muy diferentes, distintas de nuestra lengua materna como portugués, pero Se vas a estudiar a espanhol, tienes que ter bastante atenção, porque há algumas palavras em espanhol que são chamadas falsos amigos ou falsos cognatos. Por exemplo, há uma palavra em espanhol que em português é uma outra coisa. Por exemplo, escorrido, escorrido, não escorrido, alejado. Eu estou alejado de esto de alguna cosa, alejado. En nuestro portugués, alejado, la pronuncia es alejado. Então, se a pessoa fala, eu estou alejado ou estou aleijado, vai dar uma impressão de que ela está deficiente. Então, são palavras chamadas falsos cognatos, né? E tem outras palavras que dá essa ideia de que no português a gente pensa que está sabendo o que está falando, mas na realidade não tem nada a ver. Como?
Pienso que un chico, un estudiante en general, tiene que ser testarudo cuando si usted que está escuchando te pongas a estudiar español, entonces tienes que ser testarudo porque no piensas en desistir muy temprano, tienes que ir más lejos en tus estudios, entonces sí puedes hacer. Ahorita quiero preguntar algo. Eh, ¿Conoces, tú tienes conocimiento si algún actor brasileño habla bien español? En este caso, puedes nombrar ahorita el nombre de un actor que habla bien español. No sé si tiene alguno ahorita, no sé. O
Ah,
conozco algunos
eu,
actores de la
eu
tele que
conosco,
hablan.
eu conosco uma cantante, Anitta. Ella habla muy bien el español, como también ella habla también, habla también inglés. Es una tica que ha aprendido la lengua española, por ejemplo, mirando, mirando um, algunos algunas cosas en la televisión.
Okay. Now I will speak a little bit in English, okay? What do you think you gonna ask to uh, our friend Galinha Tonta in the future? We will receive uh, um, we receive a friend. He's called Josivaldo, and he's a polyglot. And many people know him by television shows and videos in YouTube. But tell me, what are your expectations about this interview? What do you have in mind about this?
About what? Say it again, because your audio is not.
Okay, uh, Galinha Tonta is a friend that we will invite to a brand new live stream. Okay, what do you have in mind to ask him? What do you have in mind?
Sorry, your audio is not so
Okay,
good.
okay. What do you have in mind? Because
Mm.
our friend Galinha Tota is going to come and he is ready to answer the questions. What do you have in mind to ask him? What are your expectations for this interview?
Uh, I I can't I can't understand you correctly because your is not.
Okay, okay. Speak about what do you think about our friend Galinha Tonta is going to bring good things for sure, and you're gonna interview in your channel, of course. Tell me what you have in mind. What do you think they will say? What are your expectations?
My expectation about my channel.
Okay, I will repeat again. Okay, our friend Josivaldo Galinha Tonta is
Ah,
going to answer
yes,
a lot
yeah,
of
yes,
questions.
I got it. I got it.
And what do you think he will say? Do you know him? Where do you know him?
I know him from some program TVs. Yes, I know him. I know him. So about that guy, uh, I think there is something very interesting because he learned English by himself, and this is very important. But what I would advise to everyone um, to be here watching this live, yeah, is you may learning English by yourself, but the will be there at one time in your life, in your study. You will be have to study with one teacher. You will look for one teacher, so that in order to study with this that teacher, because you may learn many words, many phrases, but if you don't know constructions, that phrases or those phrases, you are not going to be fluently. You are not going be able to speak correctly English, and without mistaken. For example, you are going to find or face a many problem in your study. And for example, one mistake that I we 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 found we find in our study is fear to make a mistake, or some people are make a mistake, but they have a fear. So my advice to you is, don't don't be don't fear make a mistake. You are going to make a mistake every time, but you are going to encourage yourself day by day. Yes.
What I consider that I would ask him in the future live stream is that he have so much to contribute to the students, not just the new generation, but every generation you can imagine, older or younger. And he got so many abilities to study and also to teach. And he got so much to add. I myself, I believe that he helped so many kids to grow and reach better results and better grades. He's a good guy and he is very humble. Teaches for free sometimes. He really needs helping hand, and this is going to be opportunity not just for us to help him to be uh, shown even more, but also we can grow with him. So I think that I will grow because he will add me a lot in terms of experience. It's a very humble guy, and he got so much to teach us about this. And what do you think? Uh, do you think that kids that already were helped by him, they will be teachers, they will succeed in life? What do you think?
About successful. So let me say something very important. Very important. If you would like to have successful in any language, any foreign language, you have to focus on first in that language. For example, let me tell my experience. I had some years ago, uh, and when I started I started studying language. First, I started studying for several languages at the same time. So after later years, I I found I found out that I was doing something wrong because, as I said, as I told you some minutes ago, and I began to study seven languages at the same time. But after I began to study just one language, and I did it by step. My advice to everyone is here is first focus on one just only one language. When you grow in that language, you can change to another language, and you are going to get more experience when you change to another language because you had experience, you have experience, or you had just some experience through that language you have just studied. So the second language, when you are studying it, you are going to have more. Let me say that. Um, yes, experience, because you got some experience from another language that you studied. Okay.
Ok, muito obrigado. Olá, hello guys. This screen that I will share with you guys that you were watching. Thanks for watching. Obrigado por assistir. I will show you guys how to take a course that is very well recognized. It's very nice. Let me tell you. Let me try to show you. It's a Harvard course. I like it. I will try to show you. Oh, this this one, cities X, the past, present, and future of urban life. Okay, this course description. For the first time in the human history, more than 50% of the world's population lives in urban areas. Cities all over the exchange of ideas and generate remarkable innovation in business, art, and ideas. Cities are also home to millions living in poverty. Urban living can provide a pathway to a better life, but that's not always the case for many people around the world. Well, basically, this course here is available, it's for free, but I am not sure uh, how long it takes. 7 hours per week. 7 hours per week. Man, this is expensive to receive the diploma certificate. Man, basically, what I want to tell you is that open your mind for English. And this one is a challenge for you to respond. If you are C1, you are able to respond these questions here. But I will ask you, Jose, how we
Mm.
can build confidence over time. I myself, I build confidence reading books that help me go to the next level, talking about a good range of subjects, polit- politics, science, biology, and sometimes chemistry. Wildlife, yes, different topics like global warming. I can really talk about it. And guess what? It's very, very good talk about it. Tell me how you personally build confidence so you can stand up and defend your point. How do you see this?
So, you told about reading.
How do you build your confidence in general? I myself, I
Yes.
really
So,
built my confidence reading a
there are,
lot,
yeah,
different
there
topics.
are
How do
there
you
are
build it?
some tips to to get confidence in English. First, you have to speak. You need to speak English, as I told you some minutes ago. This is very important. And secondly, you need to read about all things, as you have mentioned um, some seconds ago. Because when you read, you you have an opportunity to refresh your mind. For example, if you study one word, but you you don't practice that word, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen with your brain? Your brain, it may um, not record this word. When you practice, you speak, you train your brain to memorize that word. So you are gonna forget. Never, 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 never. So read is the second things, and speak as well. And I told I said about reading, yeah, reading. Oh, listening. If you don't listen to conversation, English conversation, um, what's going with your brain to your brain is you are going to forget everything. For example, studying one foreign language, you have to practice that language. This is my advice, my tip to those who are want to study many languages, several language. Okay, if you would like to learn one language and you want to growth to be to have a growth in that language, you have to study and practice four skills. What mean four skills? Four skills em português são as quatro habilidades, né? Four skills. The first four skills. The first skill is listening. Secondly, is speaking. Thirdly, reading. The last things you need to do is um, write. But writing is very important because when you write some word in on paper, that word uh, it it doesn't going to be just in paper, but in your brain as well. You got it?
Well, the question is for you now, how you follow your progress, how you compare the levels, how you know you are progressing over time. I myself, I have a strategy, but before I tell about this, I'm gonna hear what you think about the procedure that you follow to understand that you are progressing. How do you get it?
So, as I told you, you need to practice those these four skills the same time. For example, every day when you are going to study a foreign language, doesn't matter what is a foreign language. But if you want to study one language, you have to focus on these four skills. First,
Okay,
reading, writing, listening, and writing.
okay.
So
Let
my
okay,
my progress, my let me see, my way, how to how I do that every single day. For example, today morning when I wake up, I I did my schedule first. So I will take 20 minutes to reading to read. After or later, I will spend more 20 minutes listening podcast or newspaper, or reading newspaper, or listen um, some news. After, I will spend more 1 hour, 1 hour or 2 hour reading about grammar. After uh, I I writing something. Yes.
let me tell you about my procedure, how I understand that I am progressing. First of all, First of all, I record myself in a video, a simple video. Okay, I save this video for a week or two. So I repeat the process. I record myself again. I record myself again. And 3 months later, I record myself again. And I start to watch from the zero, the first video and the second video and the third video. So I realize I am improving or not. It's a simple thing that I do. So I can really say that I'm improving because I have the gesture, and I can talk about the future, the present. I can talk about a good range of subjects. And basically, this is the strategy that I follow over time, and I understand that I am progressing. And it's so simple to do it. And I always tell to the people, do this so you can realize if you are learning new words, expressions, and if you have good abilities in communication. Because a native cannot have this. If you are apprentice and you communicate well, it's a skill that is beside the speaking. Communication is one thing, speaking is another. Ah,
Yeah,
ahorita quiero preguntar acerca de los idiomas que habla. Ahorita alguien está preguntando a usted qué idiomas habla.
entonces, yo sé hablar, yo hablo español, je parle aussi français, um, un petit peu, e eu parlo italiano anche, e Sprechen Deutsch. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So,
so
right.
let me say something very important that I've noticed in most Brazilian people. Most Brazilian people, they they are they are stuck in when they are going to speak English because every time at a time they are afraid making mistake. There are another person that says like this. But your accent is not so good. But it doesn't matter about your accent because if you speak correctly grammatically, I talk grammatically. So if there are some people, if they understand um, what's your idea that you are passing or you are speaking, this is very important. This is very important. So I've noticed many people in Brazil, they say like this. I don't like speaking English in public in front of people because uh, other other people will talk about me, um, that I am making mistake. Doesn't matter. It's not. This is why many people um, have queried. Stop it because they 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 are looking at in their mistake. Understand? So there are many people right now, they know a lot of words in English, a lot of words in English, but when they are about to speak, talking in English, they find themselves stuck. So my friend, don't stop speaking English. If you know some words, go ahead. Don't stop. Don't stop. This is my advice.
Now you can ask me something in English, so I will respond in English. Ask me something about this.
Okay. Um, let me ask you. Let me ask you something to you. Uh, my question for you is how how have you got progress in your English study, or how have you got progressing in all your language, foreign language, that you know how to speak?
Well, basically, I don't schedule studies, but I progress step by step. My The most important thing is not grammar for me. The most important thing is reading and be able to read, and after this, know the main words of that idiom. Well, if I can read that idiom, for instance, if I read the journal, the French journal called Le Monde, okay, I can read it, okay, but I cannot talk about this very well as a native, but I understand the news. And I consider that my progress is this. I can read a little bit, and this represents a lot because 2 years ago, when I read that I couldn't understand, and now I'm progressing step by step. And of course, the culture is different of Brazilian one, so I have to understand how it works, and I have to understand how Italian lives there, and I understand that it's completely different, so I have to respect this. When I understand the culture, I understand so many facts about the reading, the books, how they produce, and how they think also is different. And how I progress. I progress because I understand how it works. I don't feel uncomfortable, and I don't feel so far away from the content. I don't feel like I don't understand a little thing. I understand many things. The culture is complex, but I understand. So many times people do not understand why the Indian use that thing in their head, but I understand. I don't understand how young ladies marry very young in Africa, but I understand. I understand how it works and why. So there's complexity of societies. When you show to a Brazilian, they don't understand because it's totally different. And understand the language is something even harder to understand. And I progress because I study the culture and the idiom, so I can progress. The food is different, the costume is different, the outfit, the dressing, how they dress is different, and I have to respect. And when I respect the differences, I am a different person because people have prejudice to different cultures. What is wrong, we have to respect.
Yeah. I
And I am
have
very,
another
I am
question
very,
after to you. I have another question for you. So, what language did you have any difficult to learn quickly, and you lasted more time to get that language?
yeah. Well, German is difficult for me because I don't study that much. And
Yes,
the pronunciation, the grammar. So I consider that it's difficult because
but
how the structure works is different.
mhm.
And I'm not familiar with this.
but you
But
know,
I understand that
but you
if
didn't
I
know
take
because
time to work, I will succeed. But nowadays, I don't feel comfortable about the idea of spend hours studying. I prefer now sharp my English, maybe write a book. So I don't have time to focus on grammar, especially German. But German is difficult for me nowadays.
okay, but let me clarify your minds about Germany. Do you remember that I told you some minutes ago about if you learn English or if you learn Spanish, um, the probably the possibility to know or you can speak Germany is very easy. It's easier than um, you speaking another language is not it doesn't do part root Latin roots. For example, Germany it's coming from Latin root as a Netherlands too. So if you want to know, if you want to speak English, there is a good possibility you, you know you speak German. For example, I know that you can speak Spanish. Yes.
Yes, por supuesto.
Yeah.
Puedo hablar.
So in Germany, so do you speak a little bit Italian language?
Italian, not
But
really.
but do but do
I
you know?
understand a lot of movies. When
But
an Italian movie is running, I can follow because it's similar.
but do you know any word in Italian language?
Many words. Many
So
words.
yes,
Parlare,
yeah. This
mangiare.
this is I would like to know. So in Germany, do you speak French as well?
Oui,
French.
oui. Je parle français.
Tu parles français? Très bien. Je sais. So in Germany, and in French and Italian, there is a constructions. It is the same things. For example, the verbs uh, of movement in Spanish, Italian, in Germany is the constructions is the same things. For example, in Italian, I want to say eh, I want to say I went. I went to, I went, I went my home. I went to my home. Okay. In Germany, in Italian and French, it's the same things. For example, in Italian, io sono andato. Io sono andato. That's mean in English, literally, I am, I am walked. To these two English and Portuguese doesn't make sense. Understand? Yeah, but in Germany and Italian and French, it's okay. And in French, if I want to say, uh, I went to somewhere, I would say, je suis allé. Je suis allé. Literally, eu, I'm, I'm gonna. I'm gonna. Literally, I'm gonna. In English and Portuguese language, it doesn't make sense. Okay? Je suis allé. Em português, eu estou ido. Eu estou ido. Né? Então, no português, diz eu estou ido. Literalmente, no português, eu estou ido. E eu sono andato. E eu sono andato. Eu sou andado. Não faz sentido. Eu sou andado. No alemão, do mesmo jeito também no alemão. No alemão, quando você quer construir uma frase com verbo de movimento, você vai usar essa mesma expressão. No francês, no italiano e no alemão. Ich bin, vamos supor, né? Ich bin gegessen. Né? Ich bin gegessen, que é o mesmo do italiano. Então, nós temos essas particularidades do alemão, do francês e do italiano. Né? Já o espanhol, el espanhol, nós não temos algo semelhante. Pero hay algunas cosas muy semejantes, porque el español es también de la raíz latina. Understand?
Muito bem, muito bom. É tipo uma aula praticamente, né? O intento é esse, né? Não temos script. A
Que
gente começa pelo aqui, do outro lado, daqui a pouco sai uma aula, né?
foi
Olha
tudo
só,
de repente,
nós
né?
temos algumas coisas aqui para a gente ir melhorando aos poucos, né? E vai melhorar. Uma delas, entendeu? Que a gente pode falar é a iluminação. Uma delas que é a iluminação. A gente vai melhorando aos poucos, né? Por exemplo, lá no aqui nós temos o botão compartilhar. Vou compartilhar aqui, ó. Adicionar o palco. Adicionar o palco. Tá, e você tá vendo que eu compartilhei? Não, né?
Hã?
Não, né? Não tá. Pode falar, não tá.
Não tá.
Não tá. Então, como que se faz aqui? Aqui você vai ter que ver no seu celular, entendeu? Quando você fizer o compartilhamento de tela. Mas é claro que o compartilhamento de tela, ele não falha, porque aqui é botão apertado, vai surgir, tá bom? Então, vamos lá. No momento, eu quero que você apareça, né? Ó, aqui eu estou aparecendo,
Sim.
aqui, ó, nós dois estamos aparecendo.
Uhum.
Tem uma hora aqui que eu vou aparecer só com o artigo lá, você não está aparecendo só eu e o compartilhamento de tela.
Sim,
Deixa eu ver
sim.
aqui. Tem as formas, tá, de fazer isso aí, você vai aprender a fazer. Aí o que que mostra? Tem um botão aqui, deixa eu ver, de eu sair, tá? Eu vou sair aqui, adicionei ao palco, entendeu?
Sim.
Aí, viu? botão de fechar o microfone. Então aqui não tem muito mistério. Comentário, um comentário que se destaque. Eu vou botar aqui na tela um comentário. Olha só, entendeu? Você está lendo o comentário? Não.
Ou da esquerda, né?
Você só pode ver o comentário, eu acredito, no seu celular, né? E me diz aí se você vê sem ser assim.
O que eu vejo aqui, eu tô vendo aqui o da esquerda.
Não, deixa eu perguntar. Você está vendo o comentário na tela do computador ou do seu celular?
Não, eu tô usando só o computador.
Porque às vezes você está conversando aqui, tá? Com o seu entrevistado. E aí, como é que você vai fazer, né? Quando você é o dono da live, você tem aqui, ó, um chat do seu lado. E aí você é que decide qual é o comentário que vai para a tela, entendeu? Por
Sim.
exemplo, eu sou o dono da live. E aqui eu decido que o comentário vai para a tela, beleza? Aí tranquilo. Aí isso daí já é meio caminho andado, tá bom? Agora nós vamos fazer o seguinte, nós vamos nos despedir, já despedimos, né? E vou terminar a live e vou perguntar para você se você ainda está me vendo. Eu vou encerrar a live, tá bom? Já acabou a live, tá bom? Você tem mais alguma coisa para falar?
Não,
Dentro do...
posso aqui falar sobre o meu canal?
Deve,
Pronto.
já era
Então,
para ter falado no começo,
pronto.
porque essa live a galera não vai assistir
Quem
mais.
quiser me procurar lá no
Não,
canal, você pode procurar lá pelo professor José Gomes, né?
certo.
Professor José Gomes da Fluency Way English School. Professor português, né? José Gomes da Fluency Way English School. E aí, se alguém quiser fazer alguma pergunta, tirar alguma dúvida, né? Porque hoje aqui foi só uma coisa rápida, né? Eu já estava deitado já quando, né, o poliglota aqui, Edson, falou, bora, tô na live já, e eu vim aqui rapidamente, o meu computador já fica ligado já, né? Meu computador fica ligado 24 horas já, passa a semana ligado já, porque como eu dou aula, né? Aí eu só vim rapidinho. Mas é isso aí, viu? Nos siga, né? Siga o Edson aí, me siga também. Nós vamos
É,
fazer mais lives, né, Edson? Fazer mais lives aí, né?
eu vou fazer mais lives, porque vem gente, aqui passou no mínimo aqui umas 30 pessoas, aos poucos, né?
Sim, sim.
Mas aqui passou umas 30 pessoas. Já, imagina você o poder disso, né? A qualidade da live não tá uma das melhores, né? Que a
É,
gente aqui
é,
tá aprendendo, né? De um lado e de outro a gente tá aprendendo. E passou 30 pessoas. Parece pouco, mas é muita gente.
é mesmo,
Vamos
né?
encerrar a live aqui e eu vou ver se a gente ainda tem a possibilidade de falar que a gente vai sair do ao vivo. Vamos sair do ao
Sim,
vivo
sim,
aqui. Deixa eu ver
sim.
aqui. Terminou a live.